Hello, everybody, and a warm welcome to my channel, Tarot by Izabela. I am very happy to see you here today, and I hope you're all doing fine, even if we live in quite crazy times for the moment. Today's video will be a message from the Celestine Crystal Ball, this beautiful crystal ball here. And to do this video, I'm going to concentrate on the crystal ball to see if it has a message to all of us. And in front of me, I have some short facts about Celestine that I would like to read before the reading starts, just to give you some information about this material, Celestine. And before we begin, I must thank you all, you wonderful, wonderful viewers, for all of your support to this channel. It really helps so much. All of your mails, your comments, your sharing, your caring coffees, everything that you do gives a big push forward, and it gives a lot of strength and inspiration to continue doing more videos. So a giant big hug to all of you. What's more, yes, I have done quite a few videos by now with different kind of crystals, messages from different kind of crystals. And if you would like to see a message from another crystal ball, you can just go to the playlist, and there you will find all the kinds of crystal balls I have done readings with. In the playlist you will find. But today we're gonna look into the Celestine crystal ball. First, I need to read the short. Glasses on, and let's see what the short facts has to say. Celestine is also known as celestite. It's a delicate and beautiful mineral, most recognized for its soft sky blue crystals. Its name comes from the Latin word celesticis. I hope I pronounced it right, meaning heavenly, or celestial, which reflects both its appearance and the spiritual meaning often connected to it. Celestine is admired not only for its natural beauty, but also for its calming spiritual and symbolic qualities. It is often associated with peace, intuition, higher awareness, and connection to divine or angelic energy. Celestine can be found in many parts of the world, including, for example, Madagascar, Austria, Britain, Canada, Germany, Italy, Mexico, Slovakia, and the United States. Celestine is a mineral made of strontium sulfate. And this is important because it is one of the richest natural sources of strontium. Strontium is used in several practical ways, especially in fireworks and signal flares, where it creates a bright red color. Historically, the mineral began being called celestite in 1798, shortly after the element strontium was formally described in 1792. Because celestine is fragile, it is difficult to cut and facet into gemstones. Faceted stones are usually small and rarely exceed 10 carats. For this reason, celestine is more commonly displayed as raw crystals, geodes, or small decorative pieces rather than heavily used jewelry. In the metaphysical community, celestine is known as a high vibrational crystal connected to heavenly energy, divine guidance, and angelic realms. It is believed to support meditation, prayer, manifestation, and spiritual awareness. Many people use celestine to strengthen intuition, open the third eye, and improve their ability to send spiritual messages or guidance from spirit guides and guardian angels. Celestine is also described as a stone of spiritual wisdom. It is believed to help people move forward on the spiritual path with patience and trust. Its energy is gentle rather than forceful, making it useful for those who want to feel more connected, protected, and guided. Celestine is strongly associated with peace, calmness, and emotional balance. Its soothing energy is believed to help reduce fear, worry, paranoia, and despair. It encourages a sense of safety and reminds people to let go of unnecessary stress. The crystal is also linked with hope, kindness, patience, humor, love, and respect. Mentally, Celestine is said to help people understand complex ideas and see the bigger picture. It combines rational thinking with intuition, allowing a person to approach situations with both logic and inner wisdom. This makes it useful for reflection, problem solving, and creative thinking. It is also considered a meaningful stone for artists, musicians, dancers, and others involved in creative work because it connects imagination with spiritual inspiration. Overall, Celestine is a unique mineral valued for its soft blue beauty, fragile structure, crystal structure, and a strong spiritual symbolism. It is scientifically important because it contains strontium, yet it is also treasured as a crystal of peace, hope, intuition, and divine connection. Whether used as a decorative geode, a meditation tool, or a gentle piece of jewelry, Celestine is presented as a calming and uplifting stone. Its connection to the heavenly makes it especially meaningful for those seeking emotional balance, spiritual awareness, and a deeper sense of inner peace. Well, that was the short. And for those of you that are new to the readings with crystal stones, would just shortly explain how it works. I concentrate for a few moments on the crystal, and the crystal works like an antenna. It collects the energy around it and a certain frequency related to the crystal, and then it transferred it further to me, and I can receive the messages as something I hear, I see, smell, feel, taste, and so on. So whatever I receive, I will try to pass it further to you. So with no more delays, let's start. Just give me a few seconds and we'll concentrate on this beautiful Celestine stone and we'll see if it has a message to us. So just give me a few seconds. Glasses on and let's see if we will receive a message from this stone. The first thing I got here is regarding water. The importance of water for our well being. I saw oceans, I saw beaches, I saw big waves, uh, I saw little rivers, springs, with soothing sound of running water. I saw mountain springs, crystal clear cold water. I saw rain on a, in a desert, and, and the water has such a big effect on us. Not only that we need to drink water, but it's therapeutic in so many ways. Sitting on a beach, listening to the waves, really draws out a lot of stress from us, a lot of tension. And in many rituals, especially in African cultures, the importance of cleansing baths in the ocean to make a ritual work is very, very common. Meaning, for example, if you have some negative attachment to you, and the best way is to do some kind of ritual, throw something into the ocean water and immerse yourself completely under the water, and that will draw out whatever negative attachment there is. Also, the rituals, for example, of blessing water, talking nicely to the water, holding your hands over your drinking water, put special symbols or minerals into the water, also a way of enhancing your well-being, cleaning away any unbalance, any dirt. And that's one of the reasons those parasitic energy that took over our world did everything they can to kill, symbolically, the water, make it without that energy, the life-giving energy that it really has. They're taking away the minerals, bottling up on plastic bottles, polluting the oceans and the rivers. They have done so many things, and especially in big city, what you are drinking from the tap water is really cleaned sewer water. So they clean and recycle. And yeah, water holds memory. So who knows what can be in that so-called clean water. And this Celestine Crystal Ball really want to encourage all of you to do some research about water, how to clean the water safely before you drink it, but also how to energize the water with your thoughts, intentions, with symbols, and so on, to make that water attract whatever is needed to your life. Since there are very few real clean water sources left, we have to do the best we can until everything is restored as it was from the beginning. And the water, just like the crystals in themselves, hold a lot of memories of our past, of how it was from the beginning, that those parasitic energies are trying to bury so we will not remember, but they cannot succeed. No way. Shows me we will come uh, into a period when the skies will look very different. I'm not talking about those zigzag chessboard stripes on the sky. No, we will have our original beautiful sky back with gorgeous sunsets and sunrise, magnificent colors, colors you not even imagine. Uh, the whole planet is waking up. The whole planet wants to be cleansed, and it will be cleansed. Again, it talks about water. Drinking water will be evenly distributed around the planet. There will not be lack of clean drinking water anywhere in the future. So I see springs coming up. Uh, and there are so much more clean water than we can imagine. Evil forces have, until today, had a very strong grip about on the water, making it not a human right, but more a necessity. Necessity we have to pay for. Everything has to be paid. It also shows me a lot of spirits, life forms that are somehow crystalline, but at the same time like vapor, um, containing water molecules. And those life forms have been some sort of guardians over the water. Uh, they have those entities have the last thousands of years been somehow immobilized, not been able to fully active and do the duty of cleaning the water. It seems like they will be woken up and they will begin to work again. And a lot of people will be able almost to see them because some of them, not all of them, because they come in different sizes depending on their mission or what they have to do. Some of them are giant size, like a couple of kilometers up to the atmosphere. And some of them have duties regarding clouds and water um, there, others on the ground, others underground, others in rivers and lakes. And so there are different kind of water spirits. But they will be activated quite soon. Time is always difficult to predict on. And they will begin to work to clean the water again. Magnificent sight, those water beings. The crystal ball also shows me there are a lot of people that are a little bit lost. Many people that have a lot of hatred inside of them. They have a lot of revenge. They really want to give back. Um, and feel totally hopeless, without hope of any future or any positive outcome. The crystal ball shows me there are other dimensions and beings whose mission is to give hope. And I see those beings, I see millions of them, almost like seeking out those good souls that are lost, despair, whispering into their ears while they sleep, giving them a thought or giving them, showing the direction to change the outcome for something good. In a not so far away future, we will see a lot of people turn around from despair to hope and joy. So the luge farm that has been put here will lack a lot of luge. People will not, it's like a contra war. Instead of despair, there will be hope and joy. Yeah. So it's like those beings are whispering, they're gathering, they are lifting up those that are almost laying down on the ground without any strength to rise. And an armada of light souls, beings, will be waken up. Crystal Ball also shows me rays of light, strong, intense light coming from the sky and piercing every single parasite that do not belong here. Every parasitic energy and life form will be pierced of this strong, intense light, frequency, whatever it is. Because I'm not sure if it's symbolic or if it's a frequency that I see. It will be pierced and it will totally destroy any remains of any parasitic energy. And those so-called rays will go deep, 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 deep into the center of the earth and out on the other side. Again, I saw all those millions of people in despair rising from the ground, standing strong and proud. And it will be a mighty sight. Talking about a special frequency, a special sound that will be heard all around our planet. It is strange. That sound is a little bit like a humming sound. Resembles a little bit about the humming sound from a bee, but much, much softer, not in a scary way as those who are afraid of bees, but in a very pleasant. And that humming sound will be heard everywhere. And it will be some kind of restoration frequency of some kind. And that humming sound will penetrate the bodies of animals and people, plants that are in balance, not in balance, that are very ill, and somehow activate that imbalance to be balanced again. Some frequency of restoration. I don't know if that has something to do with the medbeds, that specific frequency, but it's quite interesting because I see the people suddenly become younger with the skin more tight, uh, people without limbs. For example, if you don't have a hand, the hand starts growing back. It's very strange. It may sound like science fiction, but this is what this crystal ball tells me. Okay. It tells me the real sun will appear on the sky. The real sun. True sun. Life giving sun. So there's something with a real sun because I see a small sun and then I see a real sun. The real sun will be seen. Finally. The crystal ball shows me humanity in Eve. Oh my God, what is this? What is that? So many new things, so many secrets that finally will be a secret no more. The truth is soon to be born. Night sky in the future will not be completely black. I don't see a moon, but I see many, many other lights. Night sky. That will help to make the night softer and not dangerously dark. Something will happen. And the crystal ball also shows me that our animals, our pets, our wildlife, the animals will communicate more with humans on in telepathic way, but also people will really understand what the animal wants to tell them. And it could seem very strange, but it's almost like the animals start talking to us. So all of us will become a little bit like Dr. Doolittle's. Well, I cannot find anything more. It's crystal ball. So I have to end now and say that was the message from the Celestine Crystal. And if you have liked what you have seen and heard, please don't forget to press the like button, share button, and subscription button. And to all of you wonderful viewers out there, take care, don't lose hope. There is a beautiful future waiting for all of us. And try to help each other and stay strong. And thanks again for watching, and hopefully we're gonna see each other soon. Bye bye.